Every week, a small group of women gather in this small yoga studio in Loveland. For some of them, it's just a hobby. To others, it's a way to clear their minds after a tough day. But to 54-year-old Lola Johnson of Loveland, Colorado, yoga is much more than that. It was on one fateful day that her life changed forever. July 7th, 2005. Tell me how that day was for you.
It was probably the worst day of my life, to put it bluntly. That's the day that I found out I had lung cancer.
Not only did the news just change Lola's life, it also impacted her husband Cliff just as much.
It was, very difficult day. Worst day of our life so far.
Cliff and Lola were now faced with decisions they never thought they should or would ever have to make regarding her treatment.
We had no time. It was do it. And that's so we were very fortunate to have discovered it when we did.
With a new roadblock in her path, Lola turned to a couple of close friends who understood exactly what she was going through.
2 other friends of mine were diagnosed at very similar times. So the 3 of us got together and we said, you know, we ought to try this yoga.
That's when they met Mary Kay, who has been studying yoga for over 20 years.
I think people search for things that they need. And when people are on a mission to find that which they need, the doors are open, and there is so many things out to help people.
Mary Kay has known Lola now for just about 2 years and can see exactly what it has done for her throughout her recovery.
She was under distress. It was hard for her to breathe. She was coughing, very shallow in her appearance.
The relaxation part was probably the best for all of us. You had to get your mind off of it because you're supposed to empty your mind of everything. That's really hard to do.
Thinking back on July 7th, 2005 was not an easy thing for her husband to do. But when I asked him about yoga, I saw him smile for the very first time.
It's been very good for Lola. Just the mental focus of doing it as frequently as she was, the clearing her mind, being able to actually stop thinking about what had happened. And it's really worked for her. Because her attitude now is you know, full speed ahead. There's things behind me. We're just going to keep going forward.
While Lola was able to take her mind off of her fear, her surgery and chemotherapy were paying off. 3 weeks ago, Lola celebrated with family and friends for the 1-year anniversary since doctors informed her that she was cancer-free. And in July, she'll celebrate 2 years since she was first diagnosed.
And in this case, we're very lucky that Lola's still here, because most of the people with lung cancer aren't. Approaching 2 years, and 2 years is a big date, so we are very fortunate to be here in this condition at this point.
Unfortunately, with cancer, there's always the chance that it can reoccur. But both Cliff and Lola believe that if yoga helps her keep it out of her mind, the cancer will stay out of her body. And if the following years go anything like this past year has, the cancer will be gone forever, all with the help of a small 4-letter word: yoga.
Yes, you can do yoga. Yes, you can be happy every day. Namaste.
Sean Hauser, News Team Boulder.